Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well. Hope you're enjoying the nice weather, depending on where you're living. Um, yeah, I sound like I'm a little congested. I've been sick. I was sick the previous week before this, and anyways, and I apologize. It's a really warm day today, and I've got a fan going on, AC unit, so it may decide it want to go full blast. Anyways, today the book is Lessons in Chemistry. I know I reviewed it last year, but a library book club that I'm a part of chose this for a selection recently, and guess what? I had to read it. So in any case, I think most of you know the book. I don't know, but I'll read the back. I'll give you my rating and thoughts. Chemist Elizabeth Zott is not your average woman. In fact, Elizabeth Zott would be the first to point out that there is no such thing as an average woman. But it's the early 1960s, and her all-male team at Hastings Research Institute take a very unscientific view of equality, except for one, Calvin Evans, the lonely, brilliant, Nobel Prize-nominated grudge holder who falls in love with all the things, her mind. True chemistry results. Like science, though, life is unpredictable, which is why a few years later, Elizabeth Zott finds herself not only a single mother, but also the reluctant star of America's most beloved cooking show, Supper at Six. Elizabeth's unusual approach to cooking combined 1 teaspoon acetic acid with a pinch of sodium chloride. I know the sodium chloride is salt. I don't know what acetic acid is. It proves revolutionary, but as her following grows, not everyone is happy, because, as it turns out, Elizabeth Zott isn't just teaching women to cook, she's daring them to change the status quo. I gave this book this time in my head 4.5 again. I still really like the book. I didn't like it as much as the first time. I think I said that last year as well. Sorry about that. My throat's still kind of crazy right now. Hopefully it'll clear out. I think partly I've got allergies. We've got cotton fluff flying outside, and I'm kind of allergic to that. I really liked it, I mean, we had a really good discussion at book club about this, and it's funny, the only time now I read this book is at book club, which is really annoying for me, because I do actually kind of enjoy the book, and I would like to, take some more time with it. I think I actually wrote some more notes in it this time. I would sell it, but unfortunately at this point, there's food stains on the side. I don't think anyone wants food stains on the side. And there's, I think I had a note in here again. I should also note, I am a librarian. Actually, I'm a library tech, which in the States would be a librarian assistant. But I work in school libraries. And there's a quote in the book on 231 of my copy. There's a note that there was a note in it that Elizabeth leaves in Madeline's, her daughter's, lunchbox one day. It says, "A librarian is the most important educator in school. What she doesn't know, she can find out. This is not an opinion, it's a fact." And she says not to share it with, I guess, the school librarian. But in any case, it is actually true. We do know where things are. We do have a very good knowledge base, and we have a very good knowledge base of, sorry, I'm going to have to sneeze right now. This is going to happen from time to time, so I'm sorry. I apologize ahead of time if you hear that. I mean, I'm not going to edit that out. You're going to see it and hear it. It is true. And there's another quote from one of my, another favorite series of mine where from the Harry Potter series, in fact, where Dumbledore says to, I guess, Harry and his friends, you know, when in doubt, go to the library. It's very true. When in doubt, do go to the library, please. We very much need your help. Support your libraries. They're a very good resource. And they have lots of good programming, like book clubs and other things that you can join, and that, yeah. So anyways, that's not the point of the book. But I really do like, Elizabeth, because she is, if nothing but, forward to anybody else. You're going to get a lot of this today. Sorry. Throughout this video. I'm sorry about that. That is just the fact of life today. You're going to get this. And I'm sorry. And I apologize. But in any case, I really do like this book. It's one of my favorites. It's still a favorite, even though I've read other books. And I've read this. This is my third time reading the book. And you're going to see me a lot of looking up, because right now I'm watching a FIFA match. So, excuse that. I recorded some stuff last night. So, any case, so please, if you want a really good book that's fun for the summer, please engage with this book. It's really, really good. I quite enjoyed it. I know a lot of people have enjoyed it. I actually got the recommendation from Sarah Dickinson from Sarah's Bookshelves. She has read this book. She's interviewed the author. It's in her free feed, so if you do not want to pay for a subscriber, I think it's episode, I have to check. Sorry, I have to check this. One moment, I can check on my computer. I know it's episode like 115 or something. It's fairly on in her catalog. Maybe it's in my saved. Let's see here. No. I'm just gonna see. I'm gonna. It's episode 115. The episode date is June 15th, 2022. So as of this date, it's already 4 years old. So I would highly recommend it. It's only a 42-minute episode. She does get some book recommendations at the end of it, and she does get the story behind 630. It's really about sexism in the workplace, really. I mean, I would really, for that, it's a really good book, and to show how sexism in the workplace did work in the 60s. And if you've seen the series, I would say this is very different than the series, in that Harriet, as far as is a much older character than in the series. I would say she's almost probably like age of Elizabeth's mother would be. So in any case, I really recommend this book. It's one of my favorites. It's a nice, light summer read. It's a nice color too. But there's other editions where they have like her holding, like a woman sort of half, like the bottom half with her holding a TV, and there's some like chemistry elements at the bottom of the book. And actually, I like that cover better than this cover. I don't know why. I guess because you got her with her pencil, and that's a significant thing in the book. So that was Lessons in Chemistry by Bonnie Garmus. I think she's coming out with a new book soon, or she has. I don't know. I can't remember. I think I heard something about that. In any case, I highly recommend this book. It's one of my favorites. And it's funny, I've seen the series, and I see the guy who plays Walter. He's very much unlike he is described in the book. I see him as Cousin Sussman. If you watch Big Bang Theory, you remember him as Stuart, the comic book owner, comic book store owner, the one who lives in it and is the art student. Was the art student, you know, if you watch the series. So unfortunately, you can't somehow get if you've watched the series, you can't get the characters, some of the characters out of your head. So in any case, yeah, really recommend this book, Lessons in Chemistry by Bonnie Garmus, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye for now.